the prosecution claimed before a court in Gandhinagar on Tuesday that Asaram Bapu, who was convicted in a rape case filed by a former woman disciple in 2013, was a habitual offender, and the prosecution sought life imprisonment for the self-styled godman in the case, along with a heavy fine. And the self-styled godman, Asaram Bapu, has been convicted by the Gandhinagar court. And Tanushree is now joining us for more details on this. Tanushree, as we were mentioning that the case was really shocking. It was filed by a former woman disciple herself in 2013, a disciple of Asaram Bapu, and now he's gotten a life. He has been convicted by a Gandhinagar court.
Absolutely. He has been convicted by a Gandhinagar court today, and this was the case incident which happened in 1996. The FIR was filed in 2001, and finally the case reached the court in 2013. This was filed by a Surat-based disciple of Asaram Bapu in 2013, and the charge sheet talks about very, very, scary details, very heinous details, where the disciple actually told the police that she was repeatedly raped by Asaram Bapu from 2001 to 2006 when she was living in his ashram in Ahmedabad's Motera area. Now, this was a case which was, very important because Asaram Bapu is already serving his life sentence in one of the cases. And today, the Gandhinagar court again sentenced him to life imprisonment and convicted him in this particular rape case. Now, the prosecution, as you rightly mentioned, claimed before the court before as well that Asaram was a habitual offender and sought life imprisonment, and the police actually and the court actually convicted him with life imprisonment. I'll tell you that this 81-year-old godman is currently serving a life sentence in Jodhpur Central Jail for raping a 16-year-old girl in his Jodhpur ashram in 2013. So he definitely is a habitual offender, and today the Gandhinagar court also convicted him with life imprisonment or 10 years in the prison. So we can safely say that Asaram Bapu is actually going to stay inside prison for all his life.
Right, it's a life term for Asaram Bapu in the Gujarat rape case. Thanks, Tanushree, very much for joining us with those details.